Welcome to the back,
to the back,
to the back
to the back
podcast. I almost forgot. I almost said welcome back. Welcome back. Again.
Yeah. Sorry. This episode's not going to have visuals because our cameras are not working. Part of the reason we haven't had an episode in the last month. And since they're still not working, we decided we're gonna go ahead and record like we did in the first three episodes. I think we don't have.
Yeah, I think so. I forgot we did that. That's so long ago.
Yeah,
It's almost a year ago now.
Yeah. So we're going old school, new school. I mean, a lot of podcasts don't have the video to go with it.
Yeah.
But they're also bigger podcasts, so
And they're like NPR.
Right.
Happy holidays. This is our Christmas episode.
Well, our holiday episode.
That's why I said happy holidays.
And then you said Christmas right after, so
because
I was just
for us it is Christmas.
For us it is Christmas.
So yes. I was first generalizing it and then specifying it for us.
Anywho, to whatever you celebrate.
Did you mean to do that?
What?
Because like the Grinch.
Oh no, I just say.
Anywho, specifically, is it Lou? Lou who?
Cindy Lou Who.
Cindy Lou Who?
Yeah. What's your favorite version of the Grinch? I haven't seen the latest.
It has to be Jim Carrey.
Is it?
Yeah.
The live action?
I really liked it as a kid. A lot. I liked it a lot.
Mine's the animated.
Yeah, I love
from
the
back
animated.
in the day. I do.
The best part about the animated is the Dory.
Did they not do that in the live action one?
I don't know, but I don't think it's as good.
Yeah.
Or it's not where it starts.
I've only seen the live action once. I don't remember if it was last year that I finally watched it.
It was last year.
Yeah. Because I love the animated one so much that I was like, oh, I don't know if I can handle this. Mainly also because Cat in the Hat, I hated the live action of that.
I love Cat in the Hat.
I know you do. Lord, do I know you do.
It's good. It's golden.
Annoying. So I was just like, I was scared. And then I finally watched it, and it's really good. I do like it. It'll always be the OG animated one for me. Like I said, I haven't seen the new animated version. Have you?
No.
Oh. So we only know this two.
Yeah.
Anyhow. I guess if we didn't know each other, I'd ask you what you're doing for the holidays. But we already know.
Yeah. Nothing much.
Just working.
I might be working the holidays. I'm not sure yet.
Well, they're not going to be open on Christmas, so.
Christmas Eve, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What are your favorite traditions from, like, growing up as a kid for around this time, like, of year, holiday-wise? Like, your best memories.
Making snowflakes in school.
Yeah.
With scissors and paper.
Well, how else are you going to make them? I mean, I guess you could do glitter and glue.
Well, I was going to say, like, actual snowflakes. Get, like, all scientific with it. But, yeah, snowflakes. Experiencing other people's things they do during holidays that aren't, like, celebrating Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, whether it's Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Or, Kwanzaa. Or, like, it doesn't really, like, does Chinese New Year kind of fall into the holidays thing or no?
I think it starts towards the end of the year, but don't get me wrong. I don't know.
I still like it, though, you know what I mean?
I was going to look it up.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Leave me hanging out to dry.
You were supposed to be telling me the other stuff.
That's
it?
Well, I don't know.
Nothing that we did specifically?
Looking at lights?
Well, you know what? No, I don't believe you.
Looking at lights?
You said that so aggressive. Like, oh, we just got to tell her something.
No. I did not.
Oh, Chinese New Year's doesn't start until the end of January.
Oh.
Or at least.
Well, it's still winter time.
Yeah.
The most beautiful time of it. Sorry. No, Mistletoe by Justin Bieber has a permanent residence.
It's a good one. I really like what What is it? What is the Kelly Clarkson one? It's like you're here. I can't remember what it's called though. Now I'm gonna have to look that up too.
Yeah.
But like that's it. Like there's so for a long time, like growing up, there wasn't really a whole lot of new Christmas songs. And then I think when Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas" went so huge,
Mega viral.
like, well, I mean, like before viral was a thing, right? But it was like such a huge hit. And now, I think like that started where we started getting more and more new, Christmas songs, pop
Yeah.
songs. You know,
What?
you frustrating me.
I also like Santa Baby by Ariana Grande.
Yeah, she's the first one who did that.
She was?
No.
Or no, is it Santa Tell Me If You're Really Here? 'Cause I
Oh
don't
yes, that I
wanna
think is
if you
hers.
can't be-
Yes,
I didn't mean to say Santa Baby. Santa Tell Me.
that is a really good one.
See?
I do, but I would do like even though, I mean, I do love Mariah's, right? I do feel like it's overplayed.
No, I've never once gotten like upset when I hear it.
I don't get upset.
Hold on, can I hit it? I can't do that. Can you do it? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh no, I can't.
It's time.
No, I can't do that.
I used to do
anymore.
that. I used to be able to hit that falsetto when I was like not old.
When you were not old.
Yeah, when I was not old.
When you were younger.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, because I mean, obviously, any of the songs that I grew up with as a kid that were from like the 50s, you know, and 60s and stuff like that were new for their time. But I just feel like for a while we didn't have a whole, like, well, I guess no, because you have Wham's,
Okay, this is just giving me one to sing the songs.
I'm leaving for someone special. What is that one? Last Christmas.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't know why that took me so long to remember. But I do really love Christmas music. I feel like as it's a mix of like it feels like a mix of Broadway songs with pop songs. Like the feel of them. A lot of them.
I can see that.
My favorite though is the Christmas song, specifically
By
Nat King Cole's version.
Yeah.
Like I was obsessed with that as a kid. What about you? Is it Mistletoe by Justin Bieber?
I don't have one.
You don't have a favorite Christmas song?
I used to, but like I like so many of them. Like so many of them give me like different they invoke different feelings about Christmas and like different memories.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I have one. Like I love Mariah Carey's. I like last Christmas. I like the Christmas song. I like a lot of Michael Bublé's Christmas album.
Well, yeah, I've specifically bought that for you.
And I like some new ones. I do like Mistletoe.
Yeah. No, it's a good one.
There's a Christmas song that Alessia Cara made that I really like.
I don't know if I've heard that one.
You have, but like you probably don't remember me playing.
I know you really like the Pentatonics version of songs.
Just two of them. Mary, Did You Know, and Your Mean One, Mr. Grinch.
Yeah, that is. They do a really good version of that. What?
I'm gonna be honest. I just made a noise.
Oh, I thought that was like a thought noise. It's just an existing noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm carrying. Like I came in with everything and now I'm done.
Well,
It's not like you're asking me any questions.
white Christmas tree or green Christmas tree?
Green. I like really traditional Christmas
Uh,
colors.
presents wrapped in wrapping paper or with a bow, in a box.
If I could do it, I would do bow on a box. Like, but I'm barely good enough at regular wrapping. Like, I wish I had that skill.
I mean, a lot of people do, but only so many people can do it. I mean, you have the greats like Eminem, Tupac, Kendrick, Snoop, Biggie,
Hit you.
Nas. You know.
Let me just say how bad. Like, I'm not that bad at wrapping. I've gotten better, right?
Who you been
Wrapping Christmas
cutting
presents.
it up with?
Are you listening? But I
She's
do.
been in the underground.
I think that I would be better at actual wrapping than wrapping presents if I tried.
Maybe, I don't know. It'd be weird if you became a rapper. I don't know what to do with myself, Mom. If my mom all of a sudden in her 40s became a rapper,
Late 40s now.
like, I think that's a real question in my life.
Sorry, I'm just trying to picture that.
You would give me an existential crisis. I hope you know that. So please don't.
Just be grateful that Ellen show doesn't exist anymore.
Oh my god, that's my favorite thing is like seeing like stupid funny videos on like TikTok and the comments is this would have been crazy on Ellen.
This would have
like,
got you on Ellen
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like the kids won't know what Ellen was.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They won't know what Oprah was.
Oh, I know. God, you know how badly I just one time, because it was actually around this time of year that she did it too. I wanted to be in the audience for the gift her favorite things.
Yeah.
And it was, you got a car, you get a car, you get a. I want to be there so bad.
I don't think I ever once wanted to be on Ellen.
Yeah, I was talking about Oprah, not Ellen.
No, I'm just talking about Ellen was my Oprah.
Oh, yeah.
Fortunately or unfortunately.
Sometimes I wish certain people would not get so famous.
Yeah.
Because when they become really famous, I learn more about them than I would like to know.
Mm-hmm.
So she was one of those. She was actually one of my favorite comedians when I was younger. Like, when I mean, like, younger, obviously teenage, like, young adult.
Yeah.
And then I, like, really rooted for her when she had her show. And then her kissing another woman on that show was such a huge deal back then. And then, of course, it got canceled because...
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so when she came out with her talk show, I was, like, really happy for her. And then we had to find out a bunch of shit about her that I just wish I hadn't known. I mean, I don't say I want to ignore it. I'm saying, like...
I don't even know what it was. And it's bad to say, but I don't really care to find out.
Yeah. I'm just saying she's not the person, like, I thought she was.
Somebody that I used to
Yeah.
know.
But I feel like that's a lot of celebrities.
Well, here's the catch. You didn't know any of them. She's not the person I used to know. You know, back in grade school, when we were copying off each other's homework, that's not the Ellen I knew. That's what I mean. That's the reality of it. No one knows no one knows people until they're like they get into this false like, oh, I can't believe they would do that.
We know what?
If you knew them, you might believe it.
Here's the thing. Actually,
Okay, put your glasses up.
I don't have them on. I need them though.
Actually,
I find that a lot of people I know in real life I don't actually know.
well, I'm saying that's the case for everything, but like you add the extra barrier of like it's a literal stranger.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? In the parasocial.
Fine, my
relationship.
parasocial relationship with Ellen was ruined because she got
You're
super
ruining
famous.
it. You ruined it.
Yes.
You're ruining it. You ruined it.
But anyhow,
I'm gonna do that one year.
what?
I'm gonna try to do a Madonna. Just go like a whole like year just talking in a British accent.
Okay,
and
I'm
see if
still
it changes.
again going to defend her because
think it
she
might change my
literally
voice,
lived
'cause,
in
like, or the Tom
England for a
Holland.
while.
It might be the Tom Holland effect. Now you like people say he's more Americanized accent now, which I don't really hear, but I guess.
I still hear a British accent, but like it just makes sense if you're over, like if you move after a while, especially
To
when
adopt the
you're
colloquial
somewhat
sounds.
young, you might still pick up some of that. But also I think Madonna might be neurodivergent. Like the more we learn about what that looks like in women and the things like that she's done, that checks out. And you know, as we've talked about before, like if you're around certain people with a certain accent, a lot of neurodivergent people unintentionally pick up that accent. And it looks like you're mocking them. That's not what you're doing. It's just your brain's like, oh, this sounds nice, I guess. Basically, I just want to go live with a Scottish family, so I'll pick up a Scottish accent.
It's not funny. I've got school.
Yes.
No, it's not funny. It's not funny. I've got school. Yo, that's my favorite genre now. Kids getting like horrendously mad about the elf on the shelf's ruining their day.
Oh.
It's not funny. I'm scared. And the little kid that like stole his advent calendar candy, just going. Ugh. Like I swear that little kid got so mad he shit himself. It was an angry shit too.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's like on topic but not on topic. The other day, whenever I was taking Jax to the park, there's a little wiener dog that ancient, like looked older than Max, right?
Maybe he is.
No,
the
he's
wiener
like
dog.
he's like
He's
six,
the one.
the one.
He's Neo.
He's, anyhow.
I need that to be a movie. It's the one wiener dog, the gray beard and everything. Ah, you've come. You found me.
What is
I'll
it?
teach you the arts and pissing and shitting everywhere.
No, but I was gonna tell you, like, whenever he came up, and Jax, like, he just was standing there, and that dog just immediately started barking, and he scared himself so much he shit on the parking lot.
Who, Jax?
Oh, the wiener dog.
Wait, so the wiener dog started barking at Jax,
And shit him.
and he scared his own self
Yes.
so much. He was so angry that he
Yes.
scared himself. He went, I'm so mad. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Like,
And it was an old couple, and I was like, you know what? I'll pick it up for you. Like, I was like, because I know it's gonna be easier for me to bend down and get it.
I'm like, I wish I could know like what was going on in that wiener dog's mind, like the panic, like, oh no, I'm shitting. No, I wasn't prepared.
I
for
was
this.
trying to
I didn't
assert
do my-
my
I didn't-
dominance.
I didn't do my ritual.
Like he did.
That's crazy. Dogs have a ritual to shit.
Oh my
Imagine
god.
if we. I mean, actually, we do.
We do.
Never mind. I definitely lied. I can't poop without my phone. That's crazy.
It's so... You know what mine was when I was younger? It was Reader's Digest. I was talking to Natasha about that the other day. How I miss Reader. I know it still
You gotta
exists.
be. You can finish, but you have to be an actual sociopath to just poop and stare at nothing. Like, there's no way that can be like a normal person. You have had something happen in your life to where you're just okay with doing that. Like that means all that's on your mind is what's going on in your butthole.
Dakota, there's people that eat food without watching anything.
Yeah, that's horrendous.
But I'm just saying it exists.
But I'm saying there's a lot that have to, and that makes me happy.
But yeah.
I can't start eating until I've found the other entertainment.
Well, I mean, I don't look for it. If it's like if it's already on, I'll watch it or whatever.
You know, I look for the right one.
I know you do. I know.
Other people do too.
Okay. Do they also have OCD?
Yeah.
Okay. So at least you know why. Anyhow, why is it always devolving into poop?
Because that's what brings everybody together, Mom.
'Cause
Okay.
everybody poops.
Yes, and that's not as interesting as breathing. Pooping is more interesting.
When did that soda get in here?
A while ago.
Yeah. It looks like it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just looked over and I'm like, there's a big ass
Can't
soda there.
ADHD much.
Oh,
When did
yeah.
that soda get in here?
You can't help it.
I need
Or,
to show you ASCF movies.
huh?
Yeah, I'll show it to you later. It was a big part of like mine and millennial and Gen Z's childhoods.
Okay,
Internet
I'm not
videos.
that fucking old.
No, but you haven't watched it.
What is it?
It's like cartoon skits, like funny, like niche internet cult classic things that were made on the internet.
Like the
and
orange
YouTube.
thing?
The one orange?
Yeah.
No, it's actual class.
This episode was one of them.
Apple. Hey, Apple.
Is it whatever? You had a fucking shirt.
Yeah,
You need to calm down.
Don't remind
Y'all
me.
don't let
Don't
it don't
remind me.
don't
I
try to
was-
believe he's that cool.
I was a conformist, Mom. I was a product of my environment. I folded.
Are we still on the wrestling thing again, or have you let that go?
What do you mean?
Well, you just like really got back into
Oh, I
it.
still keep up.
You literally just got back into it.
Yeah.
So not, but the way you said, I still keep up. Like,
No, I mean, like, I've known what's going on in the past, like, since, like, the most recent, War Games, the most recent pay-per-view, I've, like, caught up on every Raw and SmackDown.
yeah.
So, like, I know what's going on.
I was just thinking about like was the annoying orange. You also had the Kofi shirt, which I wish
Well,
I
those
knew
are
where
separate.
that was.
Those are separate timelines.
Yeah. No, one of those you got, and you really weren't into that when you got it. And I'm not talking about the orange.
Yeah, you could just say I wasn't interested in you. Why do you have to make it so cryptic? One of those you got, and you weren't quite really into that one you got, and you got it, and it's not the one about the orange. Like, all that could have been averted and just said, yeah, you shouldn't really care about that baby when you got that shirt, but, you still liked it. I don't care.
It's just gatekeeping WWE.
Yeah, that's what it is. You weren't really a fan. When I bought you that shirt, you didn't really care. Imagine a parent buying their kid like a Metallica shirt and going, "Hey, name the artist."
Name one song.
If you can't wear that, you can't. You're going to school
name
with
one
no
song
shirt.
off the album, but it can't be a hit.
It's straight timeout. No video games. If you can't name a single artist and a #1 hit.
Fucking poser. Oh my God. Not speaking of posers, but like that language. Was listening to Smartless. It's the Tony Hawk episode.
Yeah.
And I just like
Do a flip.
Such a chill dude.
Yeah.
Like, and the way because they were trying to kind of go to him and be like, how do you feel about those motorized skateboards? And he's like, I don't care, whatever gets people out there.
Yeah.
Like, and this was still, I think I'm back still in 2021 because he's talking about he's like, yeah, we, what do you call it? I
don't know. There's a lot of words that
I know. I'm thinking remastered the first two.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember you talking about that when that
them.
came out. Yeah, I know. I was just saying, like, listening to it today, I was like, oh,
there's something new. A new game coming soon.
Is there?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be on the Switch as well?
I mean,
Like
I guess it would, but I don't think. I mean, I wouldn't get it. There's only certain games you can play on the Switch.
I don't know. I was just thinking about watching you, making me watch you play Tony Hawk on PS2, and like all the blood every time that you would fall. And that was like your favorite thing to do.
How do you think I became such a nice person?
He was talking about because they were like when you have the game, like, can you play? And he's like, well, I figured if you have a game named after yourself, you have to be somewhat good at it. And he's like, but I'm not like great at it.
I could probably beat Tony Hawk.
No, that's what I was thinking. I was like, you could probably beat Tony Hawk at his own video game.
Play graffiti. I'll beat you.
And then what is he saying? They were like, do you think that Kelly Slater could skateboard as well as you could? Because Tony surfs as well.
Yeah.
He's like, as well as you surf, and do you think that Shaun White could skateboard as well as you snowboard? And he's like, yeah, well, first off, Shaun White was in the X Games.
What
yeah,
the fuck?
It was like,
I'm sorry, but what? Did they not know who Shaun White is?
It was I think it was Jason that asked that question.
Shaun White is the dude on the Stride gum.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do remember
that. Do you
that.
not know it? He is him.
Is he more him than Tony though?
Nah. It's different but equal.
No.
I'm sorry, Shaun White
okay,
Shaun White when he top 5 if you could like have a graph and like a barometer or whatever to like find out the most peak aura moments in human history, one of the highest moments is whenever Shaun White is about to go on the half pipe and he puts on his headphones and he just goes down. Nothing beats that.
I'm not talking about skill. I'm talking personality.
I know. Shaun White.
I'm just saying, do you see a lot of Twitter posts about people running into Shaun White and being like, hey, you look like Shaun White?
No. I mean, Tony Hawk probably has the edge. I just like Shaun White.
Well, yeah. I like Shaun White, too.
Got a cool name, too. I mean, both of them do. That's crazy.
Tony Hawk is his real name.
I know.
And then they were talking about, because like on that episode I was listening to, he was in New York with his wife for their anniversary. And it happened to also be Sean's birthday. So they after he got off, he was like, well, Arnett's like, you should meet up with him and his wife and do something next year. And he's like, you meet up with the Hawks. And I didn't realize that, like, and I didn't put that together that like when you would talk about them as a couple, you would say the Hawks. How cool would that be to be in a couple called the Hawks? Like,
yes,
it's really, really like.
Speaking of Tony Hawk games, the viewers can't see it. But that is a tattoo I'm heavily considering. One of the publishers are like the makers of the game, like the first early games, Neversoft. I don't even remember the logo, but it was an eye that like got stabbed through, and it was always cool. It's like the one like, oh, that's like a tattoo. Like like stereotypical tattoo that I would get, but it's like for a nerdy
I don't know if I've
reason.
ever seen anybody with that. I'm sure that it
No,
exists.
I literally have one.
Oh, that's yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, in real life, I don't think I've ever seen anybody
No,
with it.
yeah, but like if people saw it and they
It'd
recognized
be
it,
like Andy's cheat code
it'd be
tattoo.
so yeah.
They'd be like, "You're a nerd." Nerd alert! Please, when you do figure out a way to clip this, add in from Bob's Burgers that.
I've already done that before. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Whatever. We can repeat it. I love that. It's one of my favorite ones. I hate that bird. Nerd alert. I had to do it again. I'm sorry. But anyhow, I just thought it was really cool that, like, could you imagine Kelly Slater, Shaun White, and Tony Hawk all hanging out together skateboarding? My brain would explode if I saw that visually.
Yeah.
But also, he said that Kelly Slater's not that good on the skateboard, so he probably would never see that. And of course, because it was 2021, because he was also talking about, because they were like, well, do you think that skateboarding has plateaued?
No.
Has it gone away? And he's like, no, not with it going to the Olympics now. And that was the first year it was at the Olympics.
I think it's remained steady.
I think it's remained steady. He always talked about how he'd like to push it, like help progress it and keep it relevant and all of that stuff. I do think it's like one of the easier sports maybe to get into because all you need is the board basically.
I think it's easier than ping pong.
And what? That's so
if
fucking
you
random.
want to take it seriously, ping pong.
So
have you seen people play ping pong?
No,
and go
but
insane?
I'm talking about like expense wise.
I mean, yeah, it is because ping pong you need a whole table.
Yeah, but most people would say like, oh, something like soccer or hockey, which are very expensive sports to play, and also one of them it's usually better if you're like in a colder environment.
Soccer actually might be the cheapest sport to be good at because you really just kind of need a ball.
Well, I mean, yes, but like if you want to really look at being professional, then you got to start doing that stuff. So I guess hockey is probably the most expensive. Maybe it's football. I don't fucking know. I was just saying it's probably the least expensive after you buy the board and the pads, because then you're just like out there.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Another question asked was like, are security guards your natural enemy? Because they're like constantly telling you don't skateboard here, blah, blah, blah. Especially back then. I mean, how many skate parks actually existed? Like none, really.
From?
No, most people were skateboarding in pools, in empty pools, before it got huge. Okay.
I don't know. I don't really have anything to add to that.
Anyhow, are you looking forward to Christmas? Or is it lost all its magic now that you're an adult?
I think it's gonna be. I think it'll come around again when I'm a little older. I think it's one of those things.
When you have kids.
Yeah. Or just like have like a older or more like established friend group,
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Wow, this is my perspective.
I'm sorry. You're like, sucks to be around you during Christmas.
No, that's not what I meant. You know what I mean? Like, I think it will be different.
I'm saying that though, when you have kids, it does become more magical again.
Because I think when it becomes a different type of experience, it'll become more like the excitement will become different and more exciting. You know what I mean? Like
well, yes, if it's a different experience, it will be different. There's nothing for you to throw at me.
There is a lot of things to throw at you. Don't underestimate my ability to find something to throw at you. That is the first thing you should never do. But what I meant is when it's a different experience, it might bring the excitement up,
Yeah.
But like, I'm not like, I'm always going to have a baseline of excitement for Christmas that's always high. But like, it's never going to be as high as it was when I was really little, at least not for now.
Yeah. I was just saying, as someone who is a parent, it'll be magical again when you have kids.
I'm sure. I still remember my cousin, like the day kind of when she was like, I'm going to call Santa's not real. And like before that, she told me Santa wasn't real. spoiler kids. He's not real.
No, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. If you're a kid, don't listen to him. Santa is 100% real.
He's not real to adults.
I'm an adult. He's real to me. I'm sorry that you stopped believing.
The story is Santa. My cousin pretended that she had Santa's number and called him, and that's when I still believe that Santa was out there, and I got so scared that she was just gonna like say something horrible about me.
I think if you have CPTSD, it's from her. Actually,
maybe.
No, for real.
I was like, no, please don't do it.
She has some amends to make to you, for real. I need to text Aunt Kelly and tell her that Avery needs to add you to her amends list.
I was trying not to say the name.
That's fine. They don't listen. I mean, Aunt Kelly listens. Speaking of Kellys, remember I showed you?
You say Clarkson.
No, but Kelly Clarkson, if you ever happen upon our podcast, we would be friends. We'd be friends. Anyhow, no, I remember the friend of mine on TikTok that we were in her Spotify rap?
Mm-hmm.
Her name's Kelly. I didn't even realize that this whole time, because like that's not what her screen name is.
You don't see too many Kellys around anymore.
I know.
I think that was more of a your generation's thing.
She's younger than, she's full millennial. Like, she's a young millennial.
That's why I say you don't see too many of them around. Like, I think the majority is around your generation. No. Why are you giving me a look like you want to, like, stab me?
I do.
I'm sorry.
Because you're just like, this whole episode, you're just trying to make me feel old. I get that I'm 46 and old.
How?
Whatever the video things you were talking about, you wouldn't know that. It was a millennial Gen Z thing.
Well, I was saying I want to bring you into the fold. I'm sorry I want to share my personal
piss off with your fold.
Okay.
Oh my God. I was thinking it's not random because you were talking about bringing me into the fold, right?
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok with the guy who plays Luffy in the live action sat down with Oda.
Yeah.
And he started learning Japanese just like not long ago, and his Japanese is so good already. That's crazy. That now means he knows 3 languages because I think he is
Brazilian.
Yes, I think.
I still don't think he looks like Luffy.
I don't think he looks like Luffy either, and I know some people might hate this. I think I'm 3 or 4 episodes in, and I just
What?
I don't love it.
What, the One Piece live action?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it.
I
think
hate
it's horrible.
it.
I think it should never be
I don't
touched.
think it's that
I don't
good.
think anime should do a live action.
I
The
feel
only
bad
anime that's ever done live action somewhat well is that Pokemon movie.
Yeah.
And even then it wasn't like
that
the ideal Pokemon movie.
I feel kind of bad saying it because, I mean, this actor has specifically learned Japanese, not because it's in Japanese.
Me more than anybody, you would know like, how much that would suck.
Yeah, like, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not, like, I can't, there's somebody that I met, like, in a live that was saying that's all they've watched is the live action, and they love One Piece so much, and I'm like, how? Like, if I hadn't watched the animated and I watched that first, I don't think I would fall in love with One Piece the way that I love it now.
Yeah. Thank God you didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, you were going to, I think.
I was going to.
And thank God I steered you in the right direction.
Like, because I was excited for you because I knew how much you liked it. And I was like, hey, they're making a live action. Still haven't watched the live action Avatar either.
Well, that was absolute garbage. Both of them.
Oh, the movie and the series.
Like, fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice.
Can't fool me again.
Can't fool me again. Fool me one time.
Man, I think you've clipped that too, the George W. one. That man gave us some really good sound bites. I really appreciate him for that. So
did Obama.
Do what?
So did Obama.
Yeah, okay, but Obama's were like intentional. The ones from George W. were just him being... I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
They were unintentional. The Decider? Yeah, that was not intentional.
Now watch this golf swing.
Watch this golf swing. Oh my God. This, you know what?
That's crazy.
I miss being embarrassed by our president in that way. I thought
Like,
that was
that
the
was,
worst.
Like, that's what made Americans look like Americans. Now we just look like horrible people.
Yeah, well, we look
We
like
always
how
were,
we
but
are.
like it like confirmed it. You
Yeah.
know? Like it's like, oh no, they don't have like any kind of quirkiness about them. They're just like awful.
Like before, we were like, oh, that's just like my crazy uncle, right? But not crazy in a like kind of lovable way. Okay, maybe not to. Never mind. I forgot about a lot of bombs we dropped. Anyhow, for now, it's my crazy conspiracy theory uncle that's full of hatred. That's what we look like. Anyhow, I got dark real fast.
Yeah.
My point is, I'm sad that I don't like the live action that much because the people that are in it, like, seem good people.
Yeah.
And then like the dude that plays Buggy, I know him from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I really like him. So it is what it is. I do like who they got for Usopp. I think he actually
he
is
looks
probably the one that
great.
looks the closest.
Nami looks good too, and then Zoro.
Yeah. Even the dude they got for Colby.
He's the most accurate one.
Yeah. Speaking of, I'm really ready for new episodes in dub to drop. You're just mad at me because I watched like 2 episodes without you. I thought you had already watched all the way up. I thought you just stopped at Wano for me because you knew there weren't going to be much more of them. I watched 2. Just 2. It wasn't even anything. Those are definitely considered filler episodes, the ones that I watched. Yes, they were. I mean, we did find out something. How do you know? Did you watch them already? Then how do you know I found out something if you don't watch
I know
them?
they're not filler episodes.
How do you know they're not filler episodes?
Because you can go to sites and find out what the filler episodes are.
Oh, they felt like one of them definitely felt like a filler episode because it was recapping stuff. Whatever.
No, it wasn't about you.
Okay. You're just gonna let me sit there and think that it was forever and ever and ever. What?
My favorite relationship on this planet Earth will forever and always be Elmo and Rocco.
What, your favorite rivalry?
No, relationship. Relationships don't always have to be good.
True. My favorite thing to do is Black creators lip syncing Elmo bits because Elmo's definitely black. Well, the dude that like puppets him is black, right? I don't know. It just feels so accurate. Elmo gives very black energy, and I love it. Have you seen the Chicken Date one? His Chicken Date episode?
Yes, that's what I was.
Was that what you were thinking of?
Even have I seen it? It came out months ago.
What does it say? You rock. Oh, it's cute.
Oh, it's
cute.
That maybe Rocco should leave. That would be great. That would be great.
Oh my god, I did not know that she was doing that for 10 years before she took off. That's insane. Talk about commitment. 10 years. Was she like 16 when she started?
I don't know the exact details.
She's not that old. She can't be that old.
I think she's like 68.
Shut up. She's white, so we know that's not true.
And British.
Yeah.
When you get old and you're white and British, good luck.
Helen Mirren has aged very well. But like also, Judi Dench too. Oh, and what's her name? From Sound of Music and Princess Diaries. Why can I not remember her name? Julie Andrews. But also I feel like when they get to a certain age, they just stop aging.
Yeah.
Like they got there quickly and then stop.
Like you can only turn a grape into a raisin so much.
Right. I said right way too quickly. Oh. That's so wrong. I was actually thinking of Maggie Smith too.
There's so much juice you can squeeze out of that bad boy.
Because I was thinking about Maggie Smith has pretty much looked the same since the early 90s when she was in Sister Act. Like when you know her from Harry Potter, she looked the same when I knew her in high school.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I'm sorry that I'm boring you.
No, you're not. I'm stretching. Sorry. Higher by Creed has been stuck in my head this whole podcast, and I can't get it out. I really can't get it out.
I really, really love that when the Rangers made their World Series run, that's what it was. It was Creed. It was played in the locker room and in the stands. What was I gonna say? I'm trying to think like what my favorite Christmases were. With you, because not as a kid, I didn't have good ones as a kid. I mean, like I got cool gifts, but I was also getting beat, so not fun. I think the year of your what do you call it? Your Build-A-Bear birthday experience.
I don't remember what that Christmas was.
I think that's the year you got your first Dallas Cowboy jersey, and you got your football. I have a picture of you.
What kind of football was it?
Like a football.
Oh, then I don't remember.
I'll show you the picture.
Okay, because you have a picture of it doesn't mean I remember it.
I think it's also what year. Yeah, it's the year you got your PlayStation.
Don't remember that, but I do remember the PlayStation.
I went with Peepaw to get it. They helped me buy it. Like we each paid half, but it was your Santa gift with the Batman Legos. So, I don't know. I just really like that one because I was reading Twilight, and it is Hoa Hoa season. It sounds like a wounded animal.
Hey, Loca.
Where you been?
Say it. You're a vampire.
No, what is it? I'm trying to think. Shoot, you made me forget. Oh, because I was reading Twilight. I stopped. I think I had to wait to read New Moon in the next in that series because I had to help with I had to help Santa. I had to wait for Santa to bring me those books.
Yeah, I get the gist.
Yeah. And just in case somebody listens to this around their kids.
Christmas. Santa is real.
Santa is real.
Very real.
You don't believe just a little bit?
Yeah,
I believe a little bit.
He's real, but he's not white.
God, yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm just saying, I believe a little bit. Also, Santa's probably a woman. Let's be honest. A mother specifically. I buy that Santa is legit. The magic of Santa, right? It's definitely like mother energy. I don't believe that God's a woman. At least not the God that a lot of people like to say exists.
Yo, how do we get in that topic?
Well, because I was just thinking about that, Ariana has that song, God is a woman, right? And a lot of people are like, oh, God's a woman. I'm like, I guess. I'm pretty sure if God was a woman, there would not be poverty. There would not be floods. There would not be any of this shit happening.
Let me put it in perspective for you. Your mom is a woman.
Okay, but I'm talking about it's a God. Yeah.
Just saying.
So then you're just saying God's evil.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying I don't want to talk about religion. This is not a religious podcast. I don't want to talk about religion. That's what I'm saying.
This isn't an anything podcast besides just
no,
our
it's not an
relationship.
anything podcast, but it definitely isn't a religious podcast. That's what it is. That's not anything specifically, right? But it's not that RELIGOUS. I spelled that right, yeah.
RELIGOUS.
Iridocyclitis.
Hip Hop Anonymous. You give him easy words. God, that's another one. He's not even that famous, and I have to find out how horrible he is. Can't you just be funny in your friends' films and shut up? Sorry.
Shut up. Don't have a life. Shut up. Shut up. Life? No. Funny? Yes.
I don't want to know that you're a terrible father.
Make me laugh and then shut up. That is all you are here to do.
I feel like some people that it should be all they're here to do. You don't agree that Rob Schneider should be one of those people and just...
He is our servant. He was delivered by God to make us laugh in only Adam Sandler movies. That is a very weird task, but you know what? God just felt that was his purpose.
Because Adam Sandler is God's favorite. I'm just saying, if there's favorites, he's definitely one of them. That's all I'm saying. I don't even know how I got on that. Where are we? I don't know. Anyhow. Well, I feel like I'm boring you, so...
No.
You're sleepy?
No.
You know they can't see us.
Yeah, I know.
So, like, that silence... I mean, it probably sounds more awkward than... Oh, but also... I had thought about that. Like, the people that only listen to it on Spotify can't see it either.
You can't see us, we can see you.
Oh my god, how weird would that be? I would not want that. Like, at all. Just like I would never want to know anybody's thoughts.
Or their prayers.
Sorry. Oh, it's not funny that a lot of people die by handguns and semi-automatic.
That was too specific. You named like the models.
Handguns not a model.
But handguns. It's semi-automatics. Like it's Call of Duty campaign.
I was like
Black Ops 7.
I was laughing because
With all new handguns.
I was laughing because, you know, with the whole United Health CEO guy, a lot of people are like, your HMO doesn't cover thoughts and prayers. Oh my god, you see that like another, like, it wasn't a CEO, but the president or something like that was stabbed by an employee?
No.
Just saying. Class consciousness. The people will know what I mean when I say that.
If not, I'm not the people. The people will know. Unlike you peasant. Like, damn, like straight up excluded me on the spot. The people will know. You don't know. You don't get it. You don't want to.
Now I want to watch Monty Python. Search for the Holy Grail. They're just like, who are you? You're king. I didn't vote for you. Anyhow. But yeah, this is, it was supposed to be our holiday episode, but I think we really moved away from that somewhat. Here and there.
I mean, if you consider Die Hard a Christmas movie when it has a little to do with Christmas, then
it's literally set at Christmas time.
And
how then is it not a Christmas movie? Hold
on. If there is a movie out there set during March, is it considered a March movie?
Sure.
Oh my god.
I go with that.
There's no reasoning with you.
What does that even like mean? March.
It's just a random time.
It didn't say. Did I say it was a December movie?
Did it give you the meaning of Christmas?
Yeah, it's family.
No.
Yeah.
That's Vin Diesel.
No, that's Olive Garden. When you're here, your family.
The fact that they haven't made an Olive Garden Vin Diesel collab commercial. When you're here, your family. All you can eat like breadsticks, opportunity because your family.
Oh my god, I still can't believe. I need to go see if they still have some, because one of my friends on TikTok wants it, and she's like, "Though I don't see them here." The Angel Reese's Puffs. Yeah. Like whoever in Reese's was like, "Yeah, let's do that." Genius. Perfect collab.
Go to Greece with my Reese's. Say hello to my nieces. I just wrote you my thesis.
Thanksgiving Earth is my planet.
Yeah. Don't scare me. I might let out some feces.
Oh my god. You brought it back to the wiener dog. I know you're searching.
and when people say that's a dog's lipstick, that's really their
Dakota Del Jackson. Oh, sorry. I gave your whole full government
yeah. You
name.
just
Ignore
doxed
that.
me.
I'm so sorry. I was very shocked by what you said.
The point is, you don't say it. The joke, Mom.
Anyhow, this is our last episode until the new year. I
Yeah.
love saying that, by the way. It's like one of my
We're not gonna have an episode until next year.
till next year.
See you next year.
I don't know why.
See you. Little kids just love that. See you next year. Hey. See you in a year.
Is it little kids and old white men specifically?
See you next year, buddy. Can't believe it's gonna be a whole new year before we see each other again.
It's the only white idiom that I really, really like. See you next year.
The same thing as I always do that TikTok where it's like when like a old white guy sees another old white guy friend when they walk into the restaurant and they say, "I can't believe they'll just let anyone in here." I'm like, well, that's your humor. That's crazy.
Oh, it makes me sad that we didn't get to see Dad become an old white man. He's 54. Like, that's not old.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know, like, how high his pants were going to get.
Mm.
Oh my God. White people, like, old white. I'm Dakota. I am terrified of having no ass.
Okay, I love you.
What?
I'm not gonna continue in that topic.
I'm just saying, it scares me when I see older white women and their pants are
I
whipped
don't want to think about that. I don't want that in my mind.
No booty.
I don't want that in my mind.
Well, I'm just saying. One day your booty will go too.
Okay, I love you.
What? Are you ready to be done?
We're at time.
Okay, well, we haven't had an episode in a month, so it's not like
I still need to eat dinner.
so I haven't eaten dinner yet either.
You too.
Not the band. No, I'm not gonna eat
Are
with
they
the band.
Irish?
Yes, they're Irish.
God.
Kitty Kirk. Anyhow, all right, I love you.
Sorry, I just almost had a.
Yeah, look how you gagged after I said I love you.
That'd be
Like,
crazy. I'm gonna do that to somebody. I'm gonna wait till I find like this special one, and then like we like move further along to our relationship, and we finally get to the love you stage. And I'm gonna have her say it first, and I'm gonna pretend to gag. And if she can handle it, no, that's wrong. I love you.
Love you.
To the back.
To the back.
To the back.
To the back.
Podcast. Is that actually to the back?
No.
No.
I was waiting for you to do something weird.